The Stolen Archive. Eleuterio Cienfuegos, an ex-member of the Eyeless, stole important documents about how to enter the void and sent them to the Royal Conservatory. Make your way inside and look for the Stolen Archive. Whoever built the Royal Conservatory really wanted them to reuse it, because you use it in that one mission. So they were like, hey, I spent a lot of time building this. You better use it again.
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd, gone at last. How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful wail burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd. I'll finish what you started. I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there. The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
Okay. So she's actually keeping the paintings that I collected. So I did lose the outsider one so that Dowd could pick it up. I don't get to keep that one now. Yes, stay here. What do you mean? A smile and a whisper. Sleeping in abandoned houses and sharing beds with rats and lice brings back bad memories. That's for sure. I keep the rat's charm near me, or near when I try to rest now. I hold it in my living hand, but she only came once. She only came last night. She smiled, that teasing smile that wrinkled her nose. That smile, I thought you saw her in a different dream also. But okay. That smile that always told me she had a secret to share. When she leaned to whisper in my ear again, I held my breath to hear, and I heard her this time. Clear and sweet. She said my name, Billy Lurk, soft on her tongue, just like it always was. My old self, my new self too. I woke up with a start, aching all over. Her charm of hair and bone clutched to my chest. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know what she wants from me, but I know all I'll find in the void is more secrets. Your bathroom. Save the priorities, right? You can't leave the Dracula monkey.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaka. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me and made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did. And everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am. On your ship. Sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
Alright, you drank all my whiskey, so now it's unforgivable. We've already read this. Missing pharmacist dead. Did we read this one? Eleuterio Cienfuegos, glimpsing the beyond. Pharmacist, painter, and Upper Syria district resident, Cienfuegos is in the spotlight of the Carambola Gallery's latest showcase of Karnakan artists. Self-taught in a studio, he maintains above his pharmacy. Cienfuegos shows an adept's hand at color, form, and technique. Yet, the most intriguing thing about this show is the artist's subject. Okay. The most striking of his paintings are a series which Cienfuegos has titled Impressions of the Void. Rough landscapes of blackened stone are juxtaposed with dreamlike figures. They are drawn in long brushstrokes, at once angular and full of grace, and the viewer can't help but be absorbed by the scene. In an artist's statement, Cienfuegos spoke about his unusual subject matter. The void is a constant presence in our lives, yet we know nothing about it. It remains a place of dreams and memories. In my work, I've tried to illuminate some small portion of this eternal mystery. Carambola Gallery is supported through a generous donation by Dolores Michaels, director of Michaels.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
The Rat Boy. I believe number 2. I mean, I keep saying this. That's because I just don't remember and I don't have time to reread all the books in the universe. But number 1 was The Woman. Number 2. Hey, the final book of Little Rat Boy. When he dies.
The information I need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way.
Sounds good.
Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is. Months ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside.
No mention of what Emily did in there? Blind sisters search Royal Conservatory. In an exceptional turn of events, the Abbey of the Everyman has deemed it necessary to dispatch members of the Oracular Order to investigate the Royal Conservatory. Readers will remember the sudden closure of the Royal Conservatory last year, with representatives citing an, quote, infestation of mites, end quote. This did not explain, however, the presence of the Grand Guard at all hours, nor the strange woman spotted in and around the building. Okay, so there's still a witch around. Or it's Ashworth, without powers though. As the Abbey sends its most secretive members to the site. Why would the Abbey have secretive members? Oh, the sisters. We may only conclude that some event of great concern has occurred there. The, quote, blind sisters, end quote, as they are known, were seen early this morning entering the Royal Conservatory, the contingent of overseers. When approached for comment, the sisters of the Oracular Order did not respond, and your humble journalist was forcibly encouraged to leave the area. Large bonfires have been seen or have since been kindled in the streets, and it is believed that portions of the Royal Conservatory's once impressive collection have already been burned. Again, why would Emily not step in here? She's still Empress. They still have to take orders from her. In the interest of safety, Syria Gardens District has been placed under lockdown on the authority of the Abbey of the Everyman, and residents are reminded to comply with all overseer orders.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels.
A page from Dolores' journal. 10th day of month of Timber. Why do I have this? Where did I get this? Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outsider take that traitor. So I have read that part. No. Okay, so it is just an excerpt from the journal entry I already had. They just made a second journal entry with just a section of it? Okay. Dowd.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
Someone watched, what the fuck? What is that one of the robots? So these are my things that I kept from the boat, and then I for some reason drew that. Is that because I chose to not take the code with me? Because I didn't earn it? There's something else I was thinking and I've already forgotten what it was. No more tobacco. No more liquor. No more listening to Dowd muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Deirdre's face again. But now, I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First, she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dowd's hand, cut off at the wrist and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh too, all the while whispering that language I only heard in the void. Then she dropped the dead hand, and it sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this? Is he using Deirdre's face, her hands, her hair, things I've never shared, things I keep close to my heart? That's true. I don't know why, and I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest, even now. Well, I mean, if the afterlife from your guys' lore is the void, I would assume, yes, he has found some kind of rest. Make sure I don't miss anything before I take off. Alright. Good to go. Let's drop a save. The stolen archive.
A fine day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Bizarre cures for impotence. I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
She could have waited to make her comment after they were done talking. That was very unnecessary to have her interrupt them. Now that I can mark 4 people, right? Those 2, and then this. Yeah, why can I do 4 now? Okay, and they said there's a woman moving around, so I'm gonna look around like I did in Brigmore Witches, because maybe I will catch her.
By these times, I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
God damn it. Why would she not have sleep darts? Dowd had sleep darts. Are you guys just now, this is your locked in positions? You don't move past this point? There we go. Damn. No, no, no. No, he's gonna turn around. Of course he's gonna turn around. Of course it was red.
I can save from that fire. It's all ashes.
God, I gotta wait for them to stop
I need to
talking
check that ledger
again.
and see if what I want is still here.
For impotence? I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a life.
What's over there? The black market contracts?
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What? Stop this talk.
Sniff us out and swallow us alive.
Great, you're just letting me know that there are hounds at the location. That's useless information. These rats are useless. They literally tell me nothing. Okay, trying to get you two is gonna be super annoying because you're gonna just be freaking hugging the whole time. Another guy. Mark the overseer. I don't care about his pistol.
The streets are closed on Abbey orders.
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way.
Okay. Anything else down there? No. No, there is not. So what do we got here?
All these charms, these runes, and fetid offerings are shrines and will be nothing more than objects worn and waiting. Bones and dead things thrown to the dirt.
Right? The stuff left over from when Emily passed through? No trespassing. Robot guy. Are you telling me there's a robot guy up here?
You made me jump. It's been a long time since anyone came in through that door. As soon as I save enough coin, I'm retiring to Calero. A peaceful old age of brandy and cigars. That's what I want.
Sounds good.
It's all
That's
yours.
an actual good
Enjoy.
one. That would just cause issues. Smuggler's Passageway?
Nice doing business with you. Be careful out there.
Smuggler's Passageway. Smugglers have previously been able to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory without being noticed. Their secret passageway is through the sewers to the right of the main entrance. It's okay. Well, obviously, yeah, I could have just found that myself. Do I not get to read the actual note? That's it. So it's just, that's the note. The note is someone wrote smugglers. Okay. Sure. Oh, my stomach growling. But I'm gaming, bro. You should have told me you wanted food sooner. No, not the pouch. Mark the person. Okay, and that's if I want to take the high road. Is this is the hint, right? That, oh no, there's gonna be more Clockwork Soldiers. We kind of already know that, don't we? If they introduced them in the previous mission, they're gonna still be in the next mission. It's just an odd thing to do. To paint Clockwork Soldiers everywhere. What do you guys have? Bullets? I feel like this is my best bet at getting these two. 0022. Sorry, I have to recheck it. Having to replay a game because you accidentally made a mistake. It's better to just save twice. Right, you didn't think you saw shit. He saw me. He looked out the corner of his eyes and he was like, nope. I'm not watching my buddy get choked out. I didn't see anything.
The void tempts mysteries and craves answers. But all it gives is form to the world's fears. A hole in the world.
And this hole is, I'm guessing, the eye.
Hey, over here.
Are you the strange woman? Courtney?
What do you want?
It's my Lonnie. You went into that building with the red poster over there.
Said he wanted to check for something real quick like. Well, that was hours ago, and he's not back. And with overseers crawling all over the place, I just know something bad happened.
You look tough. Why don't you go check on him?
Can't. Promised I'd stay put right here, out of harm's way. Lon says we can't risk us both getting hurt. Especially if... Please. Can you just go check on him for me? I'll make it worth your while.
So you're not the strange woman.
Tonight, I'm gonna trade in some wages for a bottle of whiskey. Maybe try my luck at dice.
Okay. Well, Courtney. He's potentially dead. I can discover that right away.
No.
Kind of obvious. Rescue the burglar.
Open up! We know you're in there. Surrender and we won't harm you for entering a quarantined area.
We'll just deliver you to the void.
Open the door! Open the cursed door!
Calm yourself. You can't stay in there forever.
Do you think he escaped
I'm wondering if I can knock them all out here.
through a back exit?
It's a bar. He's probably drunk and passed out. You know how these blasphemous rats seek out sin?
I'm saying I wonder if I can knock them all in one go. But...
Last warning! Open up or we blow the damn door open!
The answer was yes. It bumped his foot, though. Oh, good, they didn't notice. Okay. Oh, God, dang. No wonder he came in here. Place was loaded. It's that same recipe from the other game. What do we get? Swift Stalker. Are you dead or unconscious? Dead. Dear Lonnie, I've been thinking about the last time we talked. You said you're torn up inside that you can't offer Courtney a decent proposal with no ring. Well, my boss had to leave a stash of jewelry behind in her apartment when they put Syria Gardens under quarantine. If I recall right, there's a ring in there you might use for a proposal. It'll do until you find a nicer one. Anyway, consider it my wedding gift to you two. Fondly, Ma Rosia. Well, I don't know how you managed to do this. Or how that killed... What killed you? The pan falling on your head? The pot? This landing on your legs should not have killed you. What killed you? What happened here? It's not a believable scene. Okay. But I guess I'm leaving. Got what I came here for. I don't get how he died. I guess I don't know how heavy that shelving is. It doesn't look like it would kill him. I did get that one. Looks like it might hurt, but it doesn't look like it would kill him. Hey.
I'm sorry. He didn't make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
Oh, no. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
Why? See, this one is like, obviously this is Lonnie's ring. Why isn't that also part of this tagline? I'm gonna choose this one, but it should be, you keep it. Also, here's the ring Lonnie was looking for.
Thanks, but you keep it. And take this ring. I think Lonnie would want you to have it.
Yeah, I don't need your money.
What am I gonna do without him?
I would, not to sound insincere or anything, get out of this area. There are overseers here. Oh, come on. No. No. I don't know how he was able to look directly at me through the cart, but okay. The rats eat you, it's not my fault. Just so we're clear. Accounting of heretical items from the Royal Conservatory. Heretical. This is the complete listing of heretical items that have been submitted to thorough examination during the month of Rain, 1852. Is it 1852? I thought Delilah got her powers in 1851, so it can't be 1852. Still under investigation. Curator's office papers, silvergraphs, notes, letters. Note. The location of these new documents was revealed to the oracular order in a vision. The archive has been confiscated by Sister Roswin. She will personally examine it for potential heretical properties and communicate her findings directly to roving Vice Overseer Cardoza. Heretical contraption. Lenses, desecrated caskets, wires, devices. Note. Will be dismantled and sent to the Abbey once the sisters examination is complete. Burned or shipped to the Abbey. 43 crates, books of arcane recipes, heretical studies, spells, ritual instructions, blasphemous stories, all burned. 17 crates. Vials of unknown potions, salves, herbs, and roots shipped to the Abbey. 10 crates. Human hair? Animal? Bone and body parts burned. 3 shawls, embroidered with heretical sigils, burned. 1 altar, wooden, carved, wax-coated, well-used, burned. 1 child's doll, husk body, wizened apple face, stuck with pins, burned. Oh, that was, Emily, I believe? They were trying to torture Emily. 34 runes and amulets shipped to the Abbey. No, my 34 runes! I don't know what the amulet is. 7 notebooks and personal diaries shipped to the Abbey. 2 scrying glasses burned. You mean smashed? They're glasses. 1 crate of various devices for self-gratification burned. 1 crate of sex toys, bro? Okay. 3 sets, children's teeth and fingernails burned. 1 ash tree, cut out at the root from the conservatory terrace and burned. 4 crates of candles, incense, bells, and assorted ritual items burned.
Sister Rosewind is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
Still need to get up to there. Whispers from the Void 4. Is there anything inside this fire that I can find? There's a blood amber inside.
It's all diary scribbles and rhymes. Nothing useful. They'll burn away every trace of witchcraft from this place.
Come on, Billy. Billy! Oh. Hello? Oh, this was Ashworth's home. That's right. That's right. Well, what's inside? Ashy? Why was I taking damage? I don't know. There's no one in here, right? There's like no person in here. I think I have a plan to trigger all these. And that's using the weirdness of how this ability works to just zip line back to me. Oh, it'll pass through humans and kill them, but it won't do it for the strings? missed one. Tell me about Ashworth.
Men with metal faces and hounds, yes. Watch for wet smell. Watch for smell fat and blood and burning.
Okay, well that... I have a bone charm that means they don't smell me, so... that means little to me. What about you guys?
Pigs and ink, pink. Dead thoughts, dead flesh, dry and cracked and withering. Diet at the binding, making spill out. Ruinous food.
No note from Ashworth? The painting was right there. Well, they took it off the shelf. Huh. Oh, nothing triggered. Okay. Oh, what did you have? Yeah, I feel like that's gonna tie into one of my contracts. So I guess I'll leave it there for now. Still wanting to know who the woman was. Like, it has to be Ashworth, right? Because what other person is going to want to stick around the old conservatory? Oh, god damn it. Oh, what the fuck, bro? You were up there for like a second and you're already walking back down here. Just none of this pathing is logical. If they walk somewhere, they should then have an animation, like an idle animation, like he's doing. Not just walk up there and then immediately be like, oh, wait, I don't need to be up here. I'm gonna walk back down. Because, like, what? Why? It just doesn't make any sense. And since Billy's abilities are just so...
Huh?
Is someone there?
this helps.
Nothing.
Well, it did, but now he's gonna go back to his frickin' leaning up against the fence thing. I've been spotted. So he only leaned up against the fence for like a second. Who would do that? No one would do that, is the answer. Are you dead? Yes, they killed the witch that was just hanging out here. Smuggler sighting. Brothers, by order of the roving vice overseer, patrols for Syria Gardens will be doubled until further notice. Sacrilegious smugglers disregard our quarantine notices and sneak inside the district to pilfer heretical goods. As the stricture says, roving feet love to trespass. We must not allow such profane materials to leave the area. Be vigilant. Bring these intruders to justice, Brother Vidal.
I don't know, but I saw her crawl out of that open hatch in the courtyard. I believe there is now only one witch left alive in the cellar holding chamber.
Our therapy has thinned their numbers. Have you searched this one's corpse?
Not yet. Brother Cardoza will want to examine it personally. Her death will serve the Abbey better than her wicked life ever could.
Very true, brother. We must send someone to inspect that vent. We don't want another desperate rat creeping through the pipes.
I still don't know how they have powers, the witches, because they were linked. They don't have actual magic. Spoilers if you haven't played the second game or even the first game. So why would you be playing this one? The witches get their magic, or the witches, I guess maybe it's only the Brigmore witches, got their magic through Delilah. Through like, oh, come on. He's not even looking at me. Oh, good. Why did he turn red? But then not detect me. So they got their powers through osmosis, just like the Whalers. They don't have actual magic, as far as I know. Or at least, yeah, the Brigmore witches, which these are part of the Brigmore witches, they all lost their powers. They should have all lost their powers when Delilah was taken care of. Because when Dowd left, Billy and all of the other people lost their powers. They were getting their powers through Dowd. Apollo gets his powers, and so did apparently the Torturer from the first game. They got their powers through Granny Rags. And with Granny Rags gone, the only way for Apollo to have Granny Rags' powers was to have her hand. Her literal and physical hand. Like, that, so if you remove the hand, Apollo would lose the powers. When Granny Rags left, or I guess died, and cut the connection, the Torturer lost his powers. So how did the witches have powers? And maybe it'll answer it for me when I find the last living witch. But for now, There was a guy over here. I remember where he is. Wait, I can mark you through the wall. I will do that. No, the person is marked. I'm now just knocking them all out, just for the sake of knocking them all out. There's no one out here, so you can just lie on the ground. I wanted to peep through the hole. I wasn't trying to open it. What do you guys got for me?
Sick madness in their lungs, death in their minds. Millions of us in streets and sewers all feared us. Bite, 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 bite.
This is my sewer entrance. Also, you have provided no information. But thanks. This is like when people are like, I want to, I wish I had the ability to read animals' minds or talk to animals. These are the conversations you would get. Because they are literally telling me nothing. Wasn't this a whale? Or not a whale? Wasn't this a manta ray? Huh. Okay, anything up above before we go? That's the turtle. One dude? It doesn't feel right. There needs to be another guy in this room. What am I missing? One dude in this room? Because that's nothing. Chump change.
Have you ever encountered one of our blind sisters before, Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once before, during the Feast of Painted Kettles by the end of Dunwall's rat plague.
No, I have not. This is the first time. If I may ask, brother, why are they here with us? Surely we can manage these heretics ourselves.
Sister Rosewind personally called for an investigation into this place, and in her wisdom brought our sisters to aid in this mission. Remember, brother, their visions see beyond what you or I may understand in the present. Their prophecies guide the Abbey, and their pronouncements guide you.
Yes, of course you are correct. I will be wary of the errant mind.
See that you do.
So magic's okay when they do magic. Huh.
What?
How would you have detected me? What are you talking about? Why did he say what? As if...
The window. Maybe the wind or something.
I didn't open the window. The window was already open. Acting like I'm the one who did this? Yeah, was there any other money and stuff? They keep reacting when I activate my powers, which makes no sense, because as far as I knew, they didn't make noise when you activate your powers. Another group of rats with a bunch of knowledge that's going to be useless. Okay. That dude's back is turned, which is why I need to probably go now. it said he was moving. Decided not to. I don't like hearing that in my ears. Bro, what are you doing upstairs? I can actually see what you're doing upstairs. Key to the morgue. Michael's bank has been robbed. So this should have ruined her life, right? A daring robbery at Michael's bank today as an intruder bypassed an imposing set of security precautions to breach the inner vault of Karnaka's premier valuables repository, end quote. There's no word yet about any injuries or deaths during the break-in, because I didn't kill anybody. Bank officials say that the thief focused on valuable personal items held in private safes and boxes within the famed Jindosh vault. Quote, you don't start a sentence with the quote, but fine. The security measures at Michael's bank are the best in the Isles, end quote, said Alexander Pina, chief of security. Quote again, I can't promise you that our customers' treasures are perfectly safe. I can promise you that our customers' treasures are perfectly safe. The perpetrator who broke into our vault will be brought to justice and will get all the missing items back to their rightful owners. I promise you that, end quote. Pina declined to say what the stolen items were, citing client confidentiality, but says the bank has engraved a private firm to investigate the crime. Poor Galvani, though. My dude, been robbed in every game. According to this, there's no one on the other side of this. Oh, but there is that. But that's upstairs. Custodian. I remember this room. Now it's just a money loot room.
Some confessed outright. Others denied wrongdoing until confronted with their heresy. Trinkets of marked bone, effigies of hair and teeth, pages filled with occult markings, and then the tears. They were scrambling to testify against one another by the end. They hoped betraying their sisters would compel us to mercy, but they were all found guilty, naturally. We could barely hear the sentencing over their wails.
I am sorry to have missed it.
One spat in Brother Cardoza's face and said she would never confess.
Did she?
No. We cut out her tongue.
Come with me. Take a nap. Okay, I should be saving after each one I take down, because I know I'm gonna take the next one down, and then a guy's just gonna conveniently turn around and see me. Even though they're all currently busy, right? Letter to Brother Russo. Dear brother, I hope all is well with you. How does my garden fare? Are the potatoes sprouting yet? I wish I was there to see it and not here in this den of heretical horror. I understand how important our work at the conservatory is, but I fear I shall never feel clean after dealing with the remnants of Delilah's coven. Brothers, you cannot imagine how far from the strictures these creatures have fallen. They've abandoned their humanity, to wallow in wanton flesh like animals and to worship the outsider with twisted profane rituals. To read their writings is to blush with shame for such degraded beings. And for what? A fleeting taste of mortal power? Incomprehensible. I can't wait to put their filth behind me and return home to the good, clean earth and bright sunshine of our quiet lives together. Faithfully yours, Brother Hippolito. Trial of Lavinia Riscio. It's probably just Riscio. Excerpt from court proceedings conducted by roving vice overseer Alvaro Cardoza. Prisoner Lavinia of Karnaca, female, 44 years of age. Offense: heresy, practice of black magic, killing, murder. Because I guess manslaughter is still an option, but I don't think it would be an option at all for these people. Verdict: guilty, all charges. Punishment: reformation, musical therapy, and execution. You don't need to do the therapy if you're already deciding to execute. Just execute them. Through enhanced interrogation techniques, we extracted a confession signed by the prisoner. On the evening of the 7th of the month of High Cold, 1851, the prisoner did acquire the blood and seed of her former lover, a dock worker by the name of William Carter, known in Karnaca as Barrel Bill. Is he the dead guy that was underneath the boat? This she mixed with other noxious liquids and fed to a large hound, which she named Sugar Boy. Admitted to be a malicious spirit of the void with which she consorted. Oh, come on. Bro. Within 3 days, William Carter experienced a range of symptoms, including fevers, insomnia, sexual dysfunction, and death. The prisoner confessed that this was the intended outcome of a pact with Sugar Boy, which she performed at the behest of the outsider. The outsider told you to fuck a dog? Really? A demon dog? Okay. I guess he wants to be entertained, so maybe he's seen it all and he's like, I don't know, fuck a dog. But none of them were visited by the outsider, so I also highly doubt it. Guilty. Prisoner will be subject to experimental musical therapy to cure her of magical taint. If she survives this process, then she will be put to death for murder as an innocent. If you're gonna kill him, just kill him. The trial of Nongwe Chow? Chow of Wagon, female, 32 years of age. Offense: heresy, repellent to sacred items and or words. Verdict: guilty. Punishment: reformation through musical therapy. When asked to recite the 7 strictures aloud, the prisoner choked and gagged on the words and could not finish the lying tongue even when prompted. The The prisoner then violently convulsed, and a deluge of blasphemies fell from her mouth until she was forcibly silenced. Subsequent attempts to rouse the prisoner to repeat the words known to every honest man or woman in the Isles were unsuccessful. Precedent indicates that she is therefore guilty of this heresy, and that her inability to speak the words of the strictures is her body rejecting their truths, which are repugnant to the outsider and his agents. The above was witnessed by the two overseers present during her interrogation, and they have signed statements attesting to the accuracy of this account. Guilty. Prisoner will be subject to experimental musical therapy to open her mind to the wisdom of the seven strictures. The royal protector, they might not know that Emily has powers, but isn't it confirmed that the royal protector is a herald to the outsider? They don't care about him, and I'm guessing that's because they know he will kill them. Is there any more notes? Well, this is how to find him, I guess. Chloroform bottle. My life a little easier when I go to leave. Okay.
They drive women from nests and put them in cages. Sharp songs dig deep between their ears. It hurts us, we flee. One ran, our blood is all sadness and fear.
Another dead witch.
Oh.
What happened this time?
Brother Cardoza says they keep dying during therapy. He says there's a heretical organ inside them that turns the healing power of music into pain. Their corrupted bodies reject the cleansing.
By the strictures. Imagine being so impure, so enthralled to the abyss, that you can't survive the sacred music. Those poor, lost creatures.
Don't waste your pity on them, brother. They chose to serve the outsider. They chose their profane ways. They deserve to die.
Okay. So what do we got? There's a witch. 1, 2, 3. I'll assume she's not going to rat me out.
That's what I'm made for. Look at it. I don't even know.
Six black candles.
Whatever.
What was that?
That's not me detected. But that is a body detected. Well, do I care about those? How many bodies have been detected? Does it tell me that?
He's just unconscious. So let's see. What was it? I wonder what I'm dealing with. Someone there.
Okay, come on. You went up into there. You had no reason to turn around. I mean, they do. Like, if we were thinking of these as actual people, they do. But as enemies in a video game. They would just continue their paths.
Their corrupted bodies reject the cleansing.
By the scriptures. Imagine being so impure, so enthralled to the abyss that you can't.
I marked you. Why are you not marked?
Why the sacred music? Those poor, lost creatures.
Don't waste your pity on them, brother. They chose to serve the outsider. They chose their profane ways. They deserve to die.
I must draw strength from my brothers.
Because he's the biggest issue.
I'll never get used to it.
A stream of untruth.
Because he's just sitting right there.
The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
And yeah, he turns around right when I do that. No, he just made it to his location. He has no reason to turn his back. Or he has no reason to turn around.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
Okay. So he's down.
That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Where did you disappear to? By the...
Why did you turn around? You had no reason. I heard him talking, but I thought he was going to look for the other dude. He had no reason to turn around.
I will ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her
Go. Just walk over to your freaking spot so I can knock you out.
Where did...
It's just so dumb. Musical healing manual. Preparation. Secure heretics in the chair with the supplied leather straps. Patients will employ desperate measures to escape the healing music. The lying tongue will implore your pity, twisting like a serpent into your gentle heart. Silence pleas with a soft cloth as needed. Session. Their wanton flesh will be beckon to you as it writhes. Really don't like you guys. Half-lidded eyes will promise release for release. A carnal exchange of flesh for freedom. Resist, brothers. Harden your thoughts and turn away. The ancient music is the only cure for these lost creatures. Their redemption is your duty. The aftermath. Despite our best endeavors, many creatures cannot be saved. Their corruption runs too deep to mend. Our task, then, is to dispose of their wasted flesh left. Transport bodies to the morgue on the second floor and cleanse them. Remove the stains of heresy and help them find purity in death. Why am I hearing a bone charm?
No way this is a cure.
Ready for your treatment? Now, no tears. You know how important these sessions are for finding a cure. Tonight, I'm going to play the music in short intervals, and then ask you a few simple questions. That's easy enough, isn't it? Shh, relax. Let me adjust the straps a bit so you can turn your head. I know these chairs aren't the most comfortable, but... well... let's get started. There. That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, let me wipe that blood from your mouth. There. Now tell me, where does it hurt when I play the music? Behind your eyes? In your stomach? Come now. You won't answer a simple question? I want to make your pain end, can't you see that? But you have to help me. Fine. If you won't describe your pain, tell me how you started on this path of corruption. When did you first notice the outsider's corrosive touch? What blasphemies did he whisper to you in the darkness of your heart? What does his corruption feel like as it seeps through you, staining your mind and dragging you down into filth and heresy? Ah, very well. Let's try it again, shall we? For a little longer this time. No!
I didn't realize that bottle of chloroform still had chloroform in it when I threw it.
Six black candles burned low. No, I can't. Don't make me.
What's going on here? What are they doing to you?
What are they doing to you? Your eye has gone black. Is it your punishment? They say I'm guilty of heresy. Do you think I'm guilty?
Oh, I have secrets to spend for my freedom. I can tell you where my sisters stashed their precious trinkets of bone. Or I can tell you a spell to never be alone again. I hear it. I hear it in my bones, in my blood. The music. I know a secret way to the terrace, too. I've heard they can see the future from up there. What a view it must be. Just open the door for me. The faceless man, he has the key. I can still hear the music. Please let me out. I see you. You have a face. Your eyes sees into the deepest part of me. Let me out of this cage. Here, look. It's a door. It needs a key in it. Yes, so do I. But don't change the subject. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
I will. Give me a sec. I must remember me. They are taking us away one by one. There were 9 of us here. We cried their names to drown out their screams. But they keep screaming, even when our voices turn into rasped whispers. My sisters who come back from the music do nothing but cry. They won't eat or sleep. We try to hold them close, but they push us away. It will happen to all of us, sooner or later. I'm the last one. I don't know how many days I've been here. They keep the lamps on at all hours, so we can't see sunlight. Keep the lamps on? Yeah. It was my turn today. I can still hear the music, sometimes when I close my eyes. I must stay awake. Take the old surgeon's knife you found. Prick your fingers. Watch the blood well up. You are alive. You are alive. Right to the bone. The overseers can't reach you there. There's still a piece of you left that they haven't touched. It's deep, deep down. I don't want to die. Well, because I hate them, and I know they've probably done some very disgusting, fucked up things. Go on.
Kill them first. Kill them for the pieces of me they tore away. If they turn their eyes on me again, I am dead.
You won't leave unless I kill them. All of them or just these 3? I'm kind of doing a no-kill run, but if it's just 3... I don't like the things they say.
Will they find me? They can see everything, even inside my mind. But not if they're all dead.
Okay, good. I don't have to kill them. Well, hold on.
Stay here while I take care of them.
I can wait. I can. Wait. I can't. I can't wait. Please kill them all.
Is she going to use her brain and exit this way? Or is she gonna run through the whole building? Because if she's gonna exit this way, they're all taken care of. She's good to go. If she's gonna run through the entire building, then yeah, she's kind of fucked. So I guess I'll drop a save and see if they pathed this character correctly.
Cross 3 times. Will they find me? They can see everything, even inside my mind. But not if they're all dead.
It's all right. You can finally leave this place.
It's all right. You can finally leave this place.
Leaving. I'm leaving. Hear this. Search on top of the painting on the left. You'll find the key to the locked door. We came here together, my love. And now they peer into your corpse. What do we do? What do we do? sisters. They've all gone to the void without me.
Okay, you'll be safe down here. Rats, if anyone comes for her, you have my permission to rip them to shreds. Like you guys used to do for Corvo. Okay. Above the painting on the left. I feel like you mean this painting here? E? Above the painting on the left. Look above the painting on the left. Look above the painting on the left. This is the only painting. Painting on the left. Look above the painting on the left. Look above the painting on the left. What are you talking about? I honestly have no clue what she is saying. But you would think the vision would point out this key. They were feeding on blood bugs. I don't know what you meant. I look above the painting on the left. I'm guessing it's somewhere else in the building is what she's meaning. So let's go. Let's go in deeper. There it is. Which is key. That's what she meant. Come on. Who turns around, bro? What were you doing? Why?
Black candles burned low. Will they find me? They can see everything, even inside my mind. But not if they're all dead.
It's all right. You can finally leave this place.
Leaving? I'm leaving. Hear this. Search on top of the painting on the left. You'll find the key to the locked door.
Thanks. Go be safe with the rats.
Where are my sisters?
just very annoying because I can't tell if they can hear me when I'm crouching and shouldn't be making noise, or like why they just randomly turn around at the perfect moments that they should not be turning around. Like, it really is like they don't want you to stealth, because they kind of just negate all of your stealth. Thought we would listen to him pray, but no. Give me my witch key. Note on the sealed door. We have been unable to break into this room, which the last witches retreated when they realized their defiance was in vain. The heretics were dispatched with our pistols, but the door has been blocked. Why would they just stand there and let you shoot them? There are most likely some profane artifacts, spelled wrong, remaining inside. We need to access this room in order to cleanse it of black magic. Take care to keep the last witch in the basement alive. She must know a way. Extract it from her. Overseer Benson. Tell me a grenade couldn't open the door? Really? Really? You guys couldn't get it open with a grenade? It's literally a glass door. Unfortunate craftsman. The witch's key, so if I came in here through a different way, I would get out. Window, I guess. Eating rats. We gotta let the dead body out. Bunch of owl eggs. I just don't know why they just sat there and let you guys shoot at them. That makes 0 sense. We've got a note up here. I say goodbye. My name is Catronia Bell. I was born in Bailton to a mother I never knew. Spent my youth sweeping floors in a factory. When I left for Karnaca, I only found more misery, dust, and death. Here, with Brianna, I danced naked with bloodflies and kissed the raw, wet bones of the people who slighted me. Then it all vanished and the overseers came. I'll die in this room, but I'm with my sisters, who love me as much as I love them. I will meet them all again in the void. Hello? Hello? Apparently there's someone up there? Oh, that's probably Rosalind, huh? Yeah, it's an oracular sister. Okay. Okay. Look. She should not be able to see me. She should not be able to see me. I'm gonna stand in front of her. But I'm telling you right now, she should not be able to see me. She saw me. Give me a reason, coach. Or ref. Give me a reason, coach. Show me the reason, ref. Show me the rule. Why can this person see me? Because of magic? Is that the reason we're going with? Magic lets them see me? Magic that they're not supposed to have because that's blasphemous? Take a nap. Okay, this is probably... Yeah. Okay, this is the place with the turtle. Oh, do these not open anymore? No. I gotta finish checking the place out before I move on. It's the same as the one from the main story. Why am I hearing a typewriter?
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
That's why.
One way thing at the Abbey. Every man and people gotta listen, they never do.
Tricky timing. Oh, my butt hurts from sitting here for so long. Okay, where's my tricky timing? Oh, it's just about grenades. Okay, I don't care then.
It drives me mad.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities. The mind and body.
Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin.
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. Yet it caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothings?
You're talking about me? Am I the assassin you're talking about? 'Cause you don't know Dowd's dead. But I don't know if you guys still have a grudge against Corvo. Roof over this. They gave him the maid animations, I guess. Sure. Oh, come on. Coming to this side of the room. And now you're coming back to this side of the room. What do you... And then you didn't. You just stopped halfway through.
Huh?
Why does Billy not get sleep darts? Because now you're going to come back this way. I need to get in here, ladies. It's just, I don't know why Billy doesn't get sleep darts. Why they thought it would be best to just... Oh my God. To just ignore a lot of the game mechanics of wanting to be able to stealth.
The High Oracle will not return to us before the month of songs, but there's still so much to prepare.
There.
Sister Kuei, audiograph entry for the 15th day of the month of rain. Our investigations have led us to these unseemly devices. I have been attending to the dead, and some evenings I've heard voices coming from them. They speak in the manner of our trances. My sisters do not believe me, and some have gone so far as to accuse me of a lying tongue. I know this is black magic, some remnant of the witch's heresy, but I speak the truth. I brought this machine to record their utterances. They should speak any moment. Why am I the only one to hear our dead speak? What temptations of black magic are these? It whispers through their teeth. A voice without a throat. I swear to you that I've heard it.
Okay. That's you guys. What are you doing? Calm it down. So, is that Delilah? Is Delilah still able to speak through the sisters? Because it can't be Brianna. My effigies of the Oracular Sisters. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves. Oh, no. That's part of the main story. I don't need to read that. That's Ashworth's stuff. So I've already read it when I did the main story. What are you doing? Weirdo. He's walking around like Darth Maul waiting for the gate to open so that he could go back to fighting Obi-Wan and third eye. Get an extra target marker when using Displace and Foresight. Yes, that's pretty good. Is there anything else in here? Potion of Health, which I haven't needed. There's a note over there. And there's a note over here. They're probably just telling me I need to get the key, which I already got the key. More tasks. 1. Deliver Brother Cardoza's autopsy implements to Smith for sharpening and purifying. 2. Burn remaining cadavers. Report any unusual events or anomalies to Brother Cardoza. 3. Ask Brother Bolano to remove drainage grills for cleansing. 4. Refill vats with embalming fluid. Purge cadaver hoses of impurities. 5. Remove smuggler's rotting body from elevator and cleanse stench of death from the room. Investigate how they infiltrated the conservatory. Okay, so there's a dead smuggler inside the elevator. That was Brianna's room, the one that's right there. Wasn't there a note right here somewhere? No, I guess I just saw this. Sorry, I didn't check kills, even though I know I haven't killed anyone. But gotta make sure. Who are you and why are you not in my vision? Did I not mark everybody? 1, 2, so 2, 3, 4. I should be at 5 now. 5 markables. No, now I'm down to 4. Did it accidentally give me this rune before I had it? Or is it 4 plus a dog? Because if you watch the previous one, I was able to mark 3 people and a dog.
We must send word to Whitecliff as soon as our task is complete.
Hello? Who? Who is talking? Who's sending word to Whitecliff? Okay, now I gotta recheck and make sure. No. Okay, good. There's you, there's you, there's you, and then there's Sleeping Boy.
I wonder why the witches kept so many recipe books around. What's next? Lapse of Luxury, a study of Karnakan trade routes. Well, that's fine.
Oh, god damn it! So...
Why be tempted by such gilded nothings?
so annoying.
Let's see.
Where did it disappear?
What are you talking about? You had no reason to think he disappeared. As far as you know, he's still standing there.
What's this? The crude rake. That sounds interesting.
Brother, where are...
Why are you guys noticing each other when there's no reason to notice each other? Oh my god, just walk somewhere then. I have a room to check out. Maybe. Okay, I guess, yeah, I could go around and see if there's any reason I need to be here. There's whatever this is. What is this? Audio thing. Is there any reason I need to do anything in here? Probably not. At least not for currently. It'll be most likely for when I do my contracts. So there's just money, money, money.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscle.
Okay, it's just money. From what I can tell. So I'm just gonna move on. Because it's just so stupid. The way that they just know to turn around and look at their friend or their coworker when they wouldn't notice anything is happening.
Thief. A victim of her own restless hands. She should be burned in the street with the rest of the filth. Why isn't she? It's been 3 days since she fell. I must send a message to the overseers to come and clean this up.
Okay. One of the sisters is coming this way. Pilfer the prophecies. Sister Rosalind keeps a detailed record of her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me into a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever manages to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory and steal that book. So I did pick up one of the contracts. Well, we're not doing that right now. Don't
will not return to us before them.
Explode her. Thank you. Is there any other people on this floor, or is it just the last person? Oh, there's you guys. Typing. Do you have anything in here that makes me want to come in here? No. By the looks of it, no. So I'm not going in there. Do you have anything that requires me to come in here? Other than money? No.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
Just making sure there's no other sisters in here. Oh, that unmarked you.
I have been called to the trance. Sister Rosewind seems agitated today. I believe a recent vision presses upon her. She and a few of our sisters are on the terrace now. I must join them.
Of course. I understand if she is ill at ease. I am disturbed by the archive we've uncovered here. I hope we can return to our chapel soon.
Focus on the task at hand, sister. Ours is important work. We all bear the burden of the Abbey's future.
Okay, this is Ashworth's office. Oh, come on. I was too busy waiting for the other girl to go upstairs, watching her, that I didn't notice. For some reason, she turned around from looking at her freaking books that she's looking at. She doesn't need to. Do your freaking jobs. Okay, I don't need to move you, because I don't think anyone's walking. So you're just gonna lay here. Saves me time.
I have been called to the trance. Sister Rosamund seems agitated today. I believe a recent vision presses upon her. She and a few of our sisters are on the terrace now. I must join them.
Of course. I understand if she is ill at ease.
Mark you. Mark you.
I'm disturbed by the archive we've uncovered here. I hope we can return to our chapel soon.
Focus on the task at hand, sister. Ours is important work.
Talk faster.
We all bear the burden of the Abbey's future.
Okay, and then you're gonna turn around when she starts going up the stairs. Because they couldn't just let me jump in and knock you out.
Some calamity approaches. Sister Rosewind requests your presence on the terrace. It's about the Heretic Archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewind I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first, before this creature's flesh degrades further. Curvatures.
Okay, I wanted to get that other person out of the way as well.
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
Unusual separation. It's as the stricture says, the errant mind becomes fractious and divided. Fascinating.
How do you see me? I guess she probably saw the woman down there on the floor.
This creature's flesh degrades further.
What?
There's heresy at hand. I feel a disturbance.
No. Look. Let's.
No, because now he's gonna leave here when I could have taken him out.
Watch over there, then.
But nothing here.
She just, for some reason...
You
Everything
walk
in this place
forbidden
reeks of...
They're so slow.
Trespasser! You commit a crime against the Abbey.
What are they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open, too.
Okay. Message from Lena Roswin. Cardoza, the heretic archive we have discovered here is more dangerous than we could have known. A recent vision has revealed its importance to the future of the faithful. If we do not act soon, I believe it could undo everything the Abbey has accomplished in the Isles. There are only 2 courses of action before us. Burn the archive with other blasphemous documents we have uncovered, or have it delivered to Whitecliff for further study and deliberation. I will meditate upon my vision today and decide which is in the Abbey's best interest. We'll send one of my sisters to retrieve you when I have reached my decision. When that happens, come immediately to me and do exactly as I tell you without a moment's delay. It is too dangerous for the information this archive contains to linger in this place any longer than necessary. Sister Rosalind. So now that he's unconscious, are they going to...
The subject of today's examination is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years. Cause of death is undetermined, but Brother Wells saw her collapse during musical therapy, convulsing and screaming. Which heretical organ inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music? Initial examination showed no rigor, and lividity was at a minimum and unfixed. The unembalmed body is well preserved and cool to the touch. Pressure on the chest reveals pliant skin. No contusions, no marks. Only smooth. Flawless. Why must it take death to purify the darkness from your flesh? How can I remove the stain of heresy from your body and preserve this wondrous symmetry of form? How to cut out the outsider's foul influence from inside you, leaving only grace and perfected beauty behind. Oh yes, my dear, you're lovely like this. Lovely.
Okay. Sorry, You don't have a gun.
He didn't deserve to die quick.
He does deserve to die, but unfortunately, I'm not killing people. But this guy needs to die. Maybe he'll be my one. I'll save you for my one kill. To remain in low chaos, because yeah, you don't need life. Roving Vice Overseer's mission logs. Last entry. Sister Roswin directs us to destroy the witch's books and papers. Her wisdom is beyond question, and yet I've glimpsed such wonders in their pages. What harm lies in looking through the tomes before the fire consumes them? Should we not know the enemy we fight? Should we not study their corrupt thoughts to better understand them? Doubt plagues me and leads my mind down an errant path. It is heresy. I know this, yet still I burn with curiosity. Only I could preserve a few small volumes from the flames. Void discharge. My dude over here is about to get some void discharge. When I burn him alive. A second time. Maybe I'll throw him off a roof. I don't know. A little sad now that he's asleep. Kind of want him to feel it. Or to know it's coming. I guess all that's left now is going out here and getting what I came here for. Roswin. You can be marked, because I need to be able to make sure. Is there anyone else that might look at me? I guess I could have let him go and get the papers. Crap. And then when he's coming back, take them from him.
We must send word to Whitecliff as soon as our task is complete. I cleared my mind.
I was wanting to listen. Like, are they gonna chant? Okay, the issue is there's 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 7 of them out here. And they're not actually in a trance. So I might need to reload if I didn't save over it. And let that D-bag go over there, get the thing from her, and then nick it when he's passing by. 'Cause otherwise, I don't know how I'm supposed to stealth among these people and grab it. Because it wouldn't let me freaking get her in time.
The High Oracle will not return to us before the month of songs. But there's still so much to prepare. Some of the overseers need to be...
No. Your eyes are closed. They're not, but... Oh! Gave me more grenades. It'd be a lot better if, 1, they went off at the same time, and 2, I had the ability to stop time. You are still my issue.
Some calamity approaches. Lena has seen it.
How do I take care of you? Okay, it said non-lethal? I assumed it meant it would knock her out. It just bounced off her face. Can I take you out? Like, is her eyes open?
Some of the overseers need to be reminded of their place.
Okay, her eyes are closed. It's so hard to tell. But her eyes were closed. I guess if I turned my thing off, it would have shown me that her eyes are closed.
I can take a look at this with a silvergraph projector. If the oracular order really can see the future, then this silvergraph plate will tell me what I need to know.
Oh.
They scream against indifference and whisper questions. All their hate, their loneliness, their terror. They break against the rocks, one wave after another.
Letter to the Royal Curator. Brianna Ashworth. My name is Ilario Eleuterio Cienfuegos. Know that we have mutual friends, and that is all that needs to be said on that subject. I believe we share particular interests. I would ask that you make arrangements for us to meet privately under some artistic or curatorial pretense. There we may discuss in full the question that occupies both our minds, the nature of the void, and a means to safely walk its ruined landscape in the flesh. Yes, I believe I found a way to reach the fabled place. I have enclosed several silvergraph prints. I submit them to your expertise in the utmost discretion. Wait, no. In the interest of our safety, I would ask you to keep these with the utmost discretion. Burn it all rather than risk discovery. By sending this short letter, I have already made dangerous enemies. Address your response to me directly. Oh, I was reading that so weird. What? Need to get to projector. But of course, the one that's over there has a bunch of people at it. But I cleared the other rooms. Right? Is this the room I cleared? No. I cleared the basement.
What do we have here? There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the silvergraph plate with me.
Sounds good. And why don't I take her with me? She's a witch. She might be able to help. Alright, we've reached the end. Means now I can go and do the contracts, but more importantly, I gotta get up and stretch my legs. But I might as well get the ending of this, because those are gonna be in their own thing. All right. Still ghost, still merciful.